Hi, everybody. This is Brijesh Dalmia from Masterstroke, Saturday, 25th of February, 2023, 6 p.m. sharp. Thank you so much for joining in. And as always, today's short talk is about the four quadrants of my life. How I try to live every day and try to follow the four quadrants of my life. And I will tell you what relevance it can have in your life and how you can improvise. Of course, ये मैंने बनाया है और आप अपनी तरीके से अपनी लाइफ को इसके हिसाब से एडजस्ट कर सकते हैं या अगर पसंद आए तो इसी तरह से आप अपने क्वाड्रेंट्स को बना सकते हैं. So let me share. It's going to be a very short presentation. Only 2 slides I will share with you. I have only 2 slides to share with you. So this is the first slide. What are the four quadrants of life? The first quadrant of my life is personal. Second quadrant of my life is professional. The third is family, and the fourth is entertainment. This is all I do. आप में से काफी लोग पर्सनली जब मुझसे मिलते हैं या कंपनी के एग्जीक्यूटिव्स आते हैं और वो कहते हैं कि ब्रिजेश, हाउ आर यू एबल टू अकम्प्लिश सो मच? सो आई डोंट टेक एनी क्रेडिट दैट कि मैं काफी कुछ अकम्प्लिश करता हूं, ऐसा नहीं है. मैं सिर्फ इतना बताना चाहता हूं कि मैं काफी कम कुछ काम करता हूं, लेकिन वो ही करता हूं. जितना चीज आप मेरे बारे में जानते हैं बस मैं वही करता हूँ, उसके अलावा मैं और कुछ नहीं करता. इसलिए आपको लगता है मैं बहुत कुछ करता हूँ जो आपको पता है और बहुत कुछ करता हूँ जो आपको पता नहीं है, तो आपको लगता है कि मैं पता नहीं कितनी चीजें करता हूँ. ऐसा नहीं है. मैं सिर्फ ये 4 चीज करता हूँ अपनी लाइफ में. ये आज की चीज है, 2 साल बाद बदलेगी तो फिर आपसे बात करेंगे, बट एज ऑफ नाउ मेरे क्वाड्रेंट्स, 4 क्वाड्रेंट्स ऑफ माय लाइफ इज ओनली पर्सनल, प्रोफेशनल, फैमिली एंड एंटरटेनमेंट. और मैं आपको इसका रिलेवेंस बताऊंगा, इंपॉर्टेंस बताऊंगा, इसका रिलेवेंस और इंपॉर्टेंस क्या है. जैसे हम अपनी मैक्सिमम लाइफ का वक्त यहाँ गुजारते हैं, 20-25 साल होने के बाद में हमारी पूरी लाइफ इसके अराउंड रिवॉल्व होती है. इस पूरे क्वाड्रेंट का सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट क्या है कि 75% ऑफ द आइटम्स आर नॉट आउटसाइड डिपेंडेंट. ओके, मैं आपको अब नेक्स्ट स्लाइड दिखाना चाहता हूं जहां मैं इसके अंदर में कुछ कुछ आइटम्स लिखे हैं मैंने कि मैं पर्सनल लाइफ में क्या करता हूं, प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में क्या करता हूं, एंटरटेनमेंट और फैमिली लाइफ मेरे में आइटम्स क्या लिखे हैं. उसके हिसाब से आप अपने 4 क्वाड्रेंट्स बना सकते हैं. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. एंड दिस इज द लास्ट स्लाइड, एंड देन आई विल टेल यू द रिलेवेंस. सो व्हाट डू आई डू इन माय पर्सनल quadrant? First quadrant, which is the personal quadrant, is reading and health. This is for me. This is what I want. Reading helps me develop my mental muscle and helps me take care of my body. There are various accidents that might happen, issues might happen, but at least you should try to take care of your health. You should do something about your health. खाली सोचने से नहीं होगा. You must do something about it. So I religiously read every day and I religiously do something about my health. या तो मैं वॉक करने चला जाता हूँ, या मैं कोई स्पोर्ट खेलने चला जाता हूँ, या फिर आई डू सम काइंड ऑफ फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज एट होम और इन द जिम, or I do some kind of meditation or some chantings, whatever. I try to spend some time every day on my health. Sometime I take care of my, of course, my food habits. I try to control. So this is a personal quadrant where I give it to myself. The second quadrant is the professional quadrant. And currently, I don't do anything other than Dalmia Wealth and Masterstroke. So Dalmia Wealth is my mutual fund distribution platform business, and Masterstroke, you all know, you are currently live on Masterstroke. So professional life में मैं सिर्फ इन दोनों काम को करता हूँ. और थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट है फैमिली. फैमिली में क्या आता है? पेरेंट्स, स्पाउस एंड किड्स, नथिंग एल्स. ये लीनियर प्रोग्रेशन है. इसके अलावा बाकी सब चीज नॉन लीनियर है. ओके, सो पेरेंट्स, स्पाउस एंड किड्स आर द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पीपल इन योर लाइफ. And then there is first outer circle, second outer circle, and the third outer circle. The life goes on in the rest of the world. So you can add a couple of items more here. So I take care of my parents, my spouse, and my kids. And I am always very conscious that, what they need and what is my roles and responsibilities and duties to handle those things as a family. Okay. And of course, if you're living in a joint family, brothers, sisters, all of them will come here. And finally, the fourth quadrant is entertainment. So what do I do in entertainment is Netflix, chess, sports, etc. So I take care of my entertainment by watching Netflix. I play chess. Currently, I play chess at least an hour every day. It keeps my brain in at work, as you say, because it is very, very, stimulating the brain cells. And then I play. Currently, I'm playing badminton for the last 4 or 5 months, 3 days a week. If I'm not playing badminton, I go for my walk, or I watch live tennis matches. Sometimes I sit with my son to watch some football matches. Uh, so this is entertainment, and etc. Whatever entertains you. This is all I do. This is the 4 quadrants of my life. And now I will tell you the relevance of these 4 quadrants in your life. मुझे मालूम नहीं आपने में से कितने लोगों ने नोटिस किया. Please let me know in the chat box. Do you like this 4 quadrant? Do you think it makes a difference? Do you think you will like to implement some of these things by designing your life around these 4 quadrants? In the chat box, if you can mention, it will help me. If you notice, there are 4 quadrants, and this is very, very important. I'm telling you, out of these 4 quadrants, there is only one quadrant on which you are dependent on the outside world. Which is that quadrant? Can you tell me? This is quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which is the quadrant you are dependent on the outside world? Quadrant 2. Yes. All of you are right. Quadrant 2 is the only quadrant on which you have an outside dependence. Rest 3 quadrant, you control your life. You do whatever you want to do. Nobody on earth impacts it. It is your life, and you have complete control and right on the first, third, and the fourth quadrant. If you understand this, you will never be under stress because your life is under your control. The only part of your life which is socially or professionally or the outside, you are dependent. If you are in a job, you are dependent on the company, your bosses, your sales, or if you're in a mutual fund distribution business, you're dependent on client, markets, regulations. So that impacts you, on which you have little control. You are controlling the quadrant 2 with your professional expertise. But once you are done, and it will take you 8 hours, not more than that. 16 hours of your life is in your control if you try to. If you give 1 or 2 hours every day here, 1 or 2 hours every day here, and 1 or 2 hours every day here, that is 6 hours, and 8 hours you sleep. So 8 plus 6, 14 plus 8 or 10, 24. This is how, if you live, you will never be under stress because 75% of your life is under your control. It's a perspective. It's a mental math that, okay, you're not controlled by the outside forces. Only this part is controlled. So whenever I think about myself, I think that, okay, this is important, but I'm blessed that I can control these 3 quadrants of my life. And so I will leave you with this thought that you should engage. You should have a personal goal, what you want to do in life. You want to play golf. You want to go for personal, some kind of charity activities. You want to do something else for yourself. And what are your goals for your family? What do you want to do for your parents? What do you want to do for your spouse and kids? How much time you want to spend with them? What are their goals and how are you helping them achieve their personal goals? Because this is a very important part. And then how do you entertain yourself? Revitalize yourself. So you have to engage into something. If you engage totally into this and this, you will get bored. Sometimes you have to unwind yourself. So I use these things, and every day, at least 2 to 4 hours I spend here. So I'm building master stroke. Dalmia Wealth is doing well. Still, I spend a lot of time here so that it helps me. When I work, I can work absolutely focused because this part is controlled, this part is controlled, and this part is controlled by myself 75% of my life. So this is what I wanted to share with you today in 10 minutes that I had. Ritesh is already here. So I will stop the recording here for once, and then I will have another recording with Ritesh. Thank you so much. Let me know if you like this 4 quadrants of my life thought process, and I will connect with you again. Thank you so much.